I honestly do not like the work I'm doing right now. Yes, it pays me millions, but who cares? I'd rather do the one that my heart is in than doing this one that really doesn't make me happy. The money is big, but there is no emotional attachment to this job. So therefore, I just feel like quitting. This is the story we'll be reading today, and as usual, we'll need your advice on it. Welcome to Consult Me. Let's get the microphone on and the camera rolling. Hey my people, it's your girl Zanifa, your founder slash host, and you're welcome to today's episode. How are you guys doing? How was your weekdays? How was work? How was school? How was everything? Everything. Hope you guys are fine because I don't want anybody to be unfine. I hope you are fine. I'm fine. I'm good. I thank God. As you can see, there is a different background here today because I'm back home, and like I told you guys previously, they said that we will go for IT, and it's becoming a reality because in our department this is like the first set to go for IT in our department. But that was the story for another day. So how are you guys doing? um I don't know. Is there gist? Of course, that is the number one question. Is there gist? And I hope you're still planning the things you will do for the weekend. I mean, having Consult Me as your number one, of course. I really want you guys to engage in the comment section and tell me how you feel, how you're doing, and if there is gist. Please, I need your gist. I want to hear your gist, okay? So before we go into today's story, I want to tell you something that has happened or that is happening now. This is 2:42 p.m. Yes, I want to tell people so people know that doing this is not easy. This is 2:42 a.m. and I know that if I don't make this video today, I really not have time to do it. Yes, it's an inconvenience, but I'm doing it just to tell us, me and you, that we can do it. Let's just keep pushing. This is for data. This is to continue moving forward. Let's just believe that it gets better with time. So that is why we are making this video by this time. I'm excited to do this. I'm honestly excited because I always want to put myself to a challenge. I've challenged myself to be posting every week, and this is a tough one, but I feel like I can get the hang of it as we continue. All I need is your support, your encouragement, you telling me to keep going, and that is it. We are dreaming to go to bigger places, and I cannot do this without you guys supporting me. So thank you very much for my little pep talk. Let's get right into the story, please. Before we go into the story for today, let's say our pledge. Repeat after me. I pledge to not be judgmental to whoever sends this story. I pledge to not be judgmental to whoever is experiencing this. I pledge to not be judgmental to anyone who resonates with this story in the comment section. I pledge to give my advice and opinions in love. So help me God. Amen. Let's get right into the story. I'm a 26-year-old and I have the job, the title my entire family has been praying for since I was a child. Engineer. Good salary, the kind of job that makes my mother introduce me differently at places. This is my daughter, the engineer. Like the word itself is the achievement, not me. Here is what nobody knows. I cry in my car most mornings before I go to work in that building. Not because the job is hard, but because it's not mine. I never wanted this. I wanted to design clothes. I used to sketch outfits in the back of my notebooks. During the exact classes that led me here, But in my family, art is not a career. It is a hobby you grew out for of. So I grew out of it publicly anyway. Privately, I still sketch. Just do it at midnight like it is something to be ashamed of. Wow. My parents sacrificed so much for my education. I genuinely cannot separate my gratitude for that from my resentment about where it led me. Both feelings are true at the same time and it is exhausting. I don't know how to tell my mom that the proudest moment of their life is the loneliest moment of mine. Or am I being ungrateful? Am I allowed to want a different life even if it disappoints the people who built this for me? Hmm. Okay, let's talk. First of all, this is a fictional story, but we would always give a real. Did I just want to say reality show? A real life advice. This story is something that I feel like as a growing child you would experience this in a way, especially when you're doing something that you feel does not align with what your parents want you to do, and if that thing is also your dream. Now, there is a difference with doing something that you don't want to do for yourself and your parents don't also want you to do it, but maybe because of the country or whatever, you just say, okay, let me do this just so that you have something to feed on, or something that can feed you rather. That one is different. Today's story is about someone that is passionate about fashion designing, but she had to do engineering just because her parents are like, you'll be an engineer. Oh. My child, enwe nwa m ga-awụ tailor. Ị chọrọ n'ime tailor n'ụlọ m, that is m zụọ gị na school, ya wụ tailoring ka m ga na-azụ. That is ya wụ ị na-eme tailoring, ọ ihe m ji akwụ school fees. That kind of language, you get. So this is what this person is experiencing, and the person was like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this, but I'm doing this now and I don't enjoy. Imagine you doing engineering that is some people's prayer point, but you are not happy you are doing it just because it is not your goal. And it is real because there are some goals you want to for yourself, that when you see yourself doing something that pays you millions, pays you billions, but this thing is really not aligning with your goal, you will not find peace with it. You will not find joy doing it. You still have this kick of, am I wasting time here? And if you can use that money to get your goal, you will use it. But this in this case, she wants to move to doing fashion designing, but her parents have found this, how will I put it, this joy in calling my child is an engineer, like when mom on engineering, which is beautiful. I mean, the joy of every parent is to have a child that is doing a successful business and is thriving and is doing well. So we give them the accolade. Like she said, she appreciates their efforts and everything they have done to make her become who she is today. She's not taking that fact away from them, but also she's resenting this um this because she really knows that she does not want to do engineering. She's not in love with engineering. What she loves is fashion designing. So, what do we have to say to her? First of all, we'd like to tell whoever is experiencing this that your feelings are valid. They are valid like mad. Because let me tell you something, it is a different ball game if you're not doing well and you're not emotionally happy. That one, everybody will know. Like, people will give you, whether solicited or unsolicited advice, people will want to even offer help, right? But this is a different case. When you're doing something that they're seeing is money, you are making money, but you're emotionally empty. no one will even be able to, like, how will I put it? No one will be able to resonate with you. No, no one would see you and be like, you're going through something. They'll be like, cut soap for me now. How are you making this money? That kind of thing. And you in your mind, you know that you're not happy. You know you're emotionally empty. But these people from the outside will not see it. So this is why I'm telling you now that your feelings are valid. You can appreciate what they have done for you, but you can also feel a form of resentment to the job and how it portrays you as a person that you really do not want to be, which is completely fine. That is something that is real. And this is the honest truth of what I'm going to tell you now. You can start with something small. You have gotten your degree as an engineer, but I want you to start, since you know that you cannot do without this fashion designing in terms of job to make yourself happy, then I think you should just start with something small. Maybe start with designing in the afternoon instead of in the midnight. Maybe you should begin to do this thing in the open, little by little. It doesn't mean you should just completely erase your life as an engineer at one go. No, you need to start little by little. Start by building a portfolio. Maybe you can just register for a class for upgrade or something like that, just so you learn what you're meant to learn, and then you give yourself grace. Take it step by step. Do not rush into making any decisions. Don't rush into making any rash decisions at the moment, because sometimes we outgrow things. So this, your parents are also right to think that, oh, you love drawing, but maybe you will outgrow it one day. You love sketching designs, or maybe you outgrow it one day. So they are right to think that way. But you should also know that you are also right to feel the way you feel about what you want to do. And this is me telling you to go for it, but go slowly. Don't rush it. I think after that, then slowly by slowly, you can come up to them and tell them the actual fact. Mom, dad, I love you both, but I really find joy and happiness doing fashion designing. I appreciate your effort, everything you have done to make me who I am today. But fashion designing is where my heart is at. And that does not stop me from being your pride. That does not stop me from being your engineer daughter. I still have the degree in the bag. Hello, it's still with me. But you know what? Let's just do what I want to do, what will make me happy for a lifetime. I want to push through with this. I think you should have that conversation with them. Yeah, because there's no two ways about it. You have to have the conversation, be open minded, and make them understand. Maybe what you're scared of, they would really even not see it as a big deal. For the fact you've gotten the degree, I feel like they'll just be like, oh, yeah, go and do it because that's what you want for yourself. But if they are hesitant, no, they don't want you to do it, blah, 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 I think you should, now you have the freedom and the free will to make yourself happy. You should do this to make yourself happy. Yes, because this thing I'm going to say is controversial. What if they are doing this just because this is the title they want for their child? So they can say, this is what my child is, not even caring about what the child wants for themselves. What if they are doing it just because of the titles? So I think you should choose yourself because they are choosing themselves. They are choosing the fact that they want to answer mama engineer, mama uh, doctor, all those things. So I think you should choose yourself also by doing that thing that you love. Your parents love you, no doubt, and they are humans. That is why they want to have that sense of pride, that gara. Yes, they are humans. Even you, maybe when you give birth, you want to have that sense of pride when your child is doing a certain course. But you should also know that you're human too. So you need to do what you love to make you happy. I mean, it's a sheer waste doing something you would rather not, right? Exactly. So, my sweetheart, I want you to clean your tears. Stop crying. It's okay. Stop crying. Pick up yourself and start this thing that you want. Start it. You can do it. You're great at it. You would get it right. Just start, do some master classes or whatever to improve yourself and pick yourself up. Talk to your parents. Let them know this is what you want to do. Don't negotiate with them. You're how old? You're 26. You're not going to be negotiating. Oh, mommy, can I start doing this thing now? No. Tell them this is what you want to do for yourself. You have gotten the degree and now you want to do this. I believe they will support you. They are your parents, of course they will. And to the parents watching this video, I also want you to know that please support your children in whatever they would love to do. I know you want to answer those big, big names like Mama Doctor, Mama Anka, this one, that one. But please support your children. Please try to support your children, especially if they are in love with that thing. If it is their zeal, because this is the talent that God has given them, and you cannot take it away from them, no matter how hard you try. They will still go back to that thing. But the problem is, will they go back on time or when it is too late? That is it. Thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I want you guys to drop your advice also in the comment section. Please, I want to see your advice. To people that have dropped their advices, I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that I had to do this episode today. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, please. Echo, should I kneel down? I think I should kneel down. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell people about us. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. We'll see you next time in the next episode. Turn off the microphone and cut the camera.